Right, boys and girls, so it's been a few weeks. I'm not sure how many days exactly, but I'll try and look it up and put it on the screen. After my renovation, post-renovation, and I think this Kikuyu lawn is ready for its first mow. So yesterday, us here in Johannesburg had our first rain. So for those of you who live in Johannesburg and was not aware of this fact already, every June or whatever, or May, it stops raining for a few months and then you start getting rain end of September, October, middle of October, and this last part where it's getting really warm and windy is agonizing. It's not a great time to grow grass because your Kikuyu or your warm season grass wants to come out of, you know, hibernation or whatever, and then it's like, but there's no water and it is stupid dry. So this is your green flag once it starts raining for everyone who has not done their renovations yet or not yet started taking care of their lawn. Now is your time, Owens. Right, let's look at the recovery after the renovation. Like I say, about 2 weeks, but guys, I have put down some water. I'm using my grey water or shower water on this lawn. No borehole whatsoever on this lawn, and that's why it's difficult for me to judge how much I'm putting down, because I'm putting down 260 liters every day on this area, but I'm moving the sprinkler around. So I'm not watering 260 over the entire area. I'm like putting a sprinkler there, watering that area. The next day, move it around, water that area. You get what I'm saying. So I'll guess about 10 mils every 5 days. And clearly, I can see this area where I scalped the most is taking the longest to recover. I mean, it's not very long. It's not far behind the rest, but there's some weird green strip going on right there, guys. Definitely more growth. Maybe not scalped as bad or as, you know, severe there. But most of the lawn recovering. So not the entire soil area is covered with leaf blade, but that won't take long now, especially after the rain. So I'm gonna go for a mow now. I'm not sure how tall this thing is really, because it's really growing quite patchy, obviously, because it's not been mowed for the last 2 or 3 weeks. But I would say the tallest part is probably around like 50 mils or so, and the shortest area is probably around 15-20 mils. So I'm going to use my rotary mower for this mow, and the reason is there's quite a lot of twigs and stuff from the renovation still, and obviously I renovated with sand. The sand will definitely blunt your cylinder blade, which is not the end of the world for me, but my cylinder mowers are quite sharp at the moment. So, you know, really just going to save the effort and do 1 or 2 mows until everything is cleared with a rotary mower. So if you've not yet done your renovation and you've not yet sharpened your mower or it is blunt, don't do it before your renovation, because obviously this step will blunt it a bit. I really won't be worrying too much about the 1/3 rule today. I really want to take it quite low, and the reason for that is I want to train it to grow quite low from the start. Don't leave your lawn to grow too tall and then cut into the crown again, guys. Train it from your renovation to the height that you want to mow at, or even a little bit lower, so you've got room for error to grow up. I'm out of fuel. Ooh. Might take some time because there wasn't any fuel in it. Yeah, so it might not be looking great now, but I think that's still a success, guys. A lot of this compost has like kind of tinted the lawn black because it's quite wet, and now I'm mowing into that wet black stuff. I've really taken off quite a lot of grass here, Owens. It's reset really down to about 17, 18, 19, 20 millimeters here, which is a great mow. I think actually the wet lawn after the rain played into my cards a bit for a change. I think it kept most of the compost and the sand stuck to the ground instead of being sucked up by the rotary mower. I was quite worried about that, and that didn't happen because of, I think, the wet conditions. I think another good benefit of using the rotary mower is I've really cleaned up this lawn, and that was the purpose of it, to really clean up the twigs and maybe not as much stones, but you know, the nasty stuff that sits on top that you ideally don't want in your cylinder mower. So yeah, lawn is probably real ready within the next few days. Maybe another rotary mow, but I'll probably be fine if I use the cylinder or the reel mower with the next mow, guys. So that's the update of my Kikuyu lawn. I don't think there's much more to say. Things are looking good. I think the go-ahead is there to do your renovations. If you've got any questions, please hoy them on Instagram. I reply much more often there. And I think it's just an easier platform to use the messenger there to get across some information and those type of things. So Kikuyu is looking lekker. The season is here. 2023-24 is going to be awesome. All right. Cheers, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.